Welcome to Call of the Pen. Today is, what is today? July 30th. Almost my birthday, Steve. But 2 days, the big 4-0. Some guys are still playing at 40. I couldn't even imagine that. Oh, quick little funny story now that before you get to your golf story. So Scherzer, remember I had called Scherzer when it's not his birthday?
Yeah.
So he sends me a video on his birthday. He goes, hey, Salt, I'm 40 now. You can call me, and he called me a B word. So, so then I called him, and then we talked. But it was just funny that he even remembered that. But you said, I want to know how your family golf match went.
Yeah, we called it it's called the Koiza Cup, year one of it, where my cousin and I, Brian, play against his uncles. One of his uncles is basically a scratch. He's like a 12-time champ at Cape Cod Country Club, which is a local course around us, and a 4-time champ at another one down the street. Dude can play.
Wow.
So it's me and Brian versus them two every year, and they get a little help. I got like one hole aside. Anyways, long story short, we went back and forth. It was a good battle all day. It was fun. I played terrible. But we got to the 18th hole.
Shocker.
We're up one hole on these guys. Yep. Up one hole. I hit my drive, got a bad bounce, and it kind of went behind a tree where I had to hit my second shot and cut it around the tree. My cousin hit a perfect drive, so he's sitting money. So I'm not too worried about it. Like, we got in the bag. All he has to do is, put it on the green and 2-putt for a win. Well, I hit my shot. I land about, 6 inches from the bunker, where I'd have to stand halfway in the bunker, choke way down the shaft, and like chip, type of shot. Brutal. You'd be proud of me though. I got on the green. So
Oh, wow.
again,
I thought
I'm
for sure
like,
you were
whatever.
going to shank it.
No, didn't shank it this time. So, but I thought for sure we're in a good spot. My cousin hits his irons okay. He's like a 12 handicap, but he hits his irons well. So what does he do? He absolutely hosels it straight right into the trees, loses the ball. I chip up and I 2-putt for a bogey, and we end up losing that hole, go back and play the 18th again. And then I ended up winning it because both of us 3-putted to lose. It was brutal.
Oh, my. That's choke.
So
That is a choke.
it was a joke. These clowns, they're 40 or they're 50, 60 years old, are taking the cup on a tour. They brought it to the grandma's house, taking pictures with grandma holding the trophy, like hilarious.
That's great.
So it was good. It was good times. It was well deserved.
You would do the same thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's great.
So,
Can't wait for next year's story on that one.
I can't wait either.
Maybe I should fly out for this one.
We need a gallery. Get a gallery.
That'd be great. We'll live stream it. I'll talk so much crap to you, make you nervous.
Those guys would freak out, dude. Like, they'd be so nervous. One of them wouldn't. He's a stud, so he'd love it. But the other one was already freaking out because he had to play from the tips, and he's like a 14 handicap, and he did good. He did well.
So what did you shoot?
I shot a 78, but I didn't play well. It was a par 70, so there's a shorter course.
Oh, you should have dominated
very
that.
difficult. You can't hit driver. I took out the driver twice.
Oh,
Like it's all target golf, up and down the hills and stuff. It was hard.
right.
It was fun.
All right. Well, it's a lot of action for this for the trade deadline, and a lot of early action. I've never seen this much early action ever on a trade deadline.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, there's some teams I'm a little bit disappointed in, but overall, it's been interesting for sure. What do you got?
My first take is, what in the world are the Cubs doing? I have no idea.
I knew
Maybe it's something against Jet. They get Pearson. I think Pearson sucks. The guy throws 98. I get it, but he's never been good. I don't think that works out. I don't know why you're trading for him. And then you go get an all-star third baseman. You give up a good player and like 2 prospects for it, and you're 5 or 6 games under 500. Like, maybe they're looking for the future, but going to get Pearson. Did you see Pearson's outing last night, by the way?
No.
First Cubs outing, homer, next pitch, hit guy in the head, ejected. Yeah.
Tough start. I thought my debut with the Nationals was bad.
So I
Wow.
mean, I don't know what the Cubs are doing. That's not very exciting. I'll just go on some relievers type stuff. So the Mets going to get Stanek. I'm not really excited about that. Stanek gave up 2 homers the other day in his first outing. I get it. Your first outing is always hard. You want to do well, but Stanek doesn't really, move the needle for me.
Yeah, but they're going off his pedigree. He's been, other than this year, he's been pretty good.
But why would the Mariners give him up? The Mariners are in it.
Yeah, sure. Good point.
And then who else? The Phillies go and got your boy Estevez, and they say he's going to close. But they don't want to know. They're not saying they don't want to commit to it. So that's like confusing for anybody. And I mean, the guy throws strikes. He's not really striking anybody out this year, but it seems like he likes to compete. We'll see how that one goes. That'll be my theory of the last place closer going to a playoff team.
Famous last words. He's going to kill it.
All right, we'll see.
Every time I say something good about a player, they choke.
I don't want him to choke, but I really want my theory to be proven right.
Yeah.
Then, of course, the other day when we're talking about the Orioles should get Mason Miller, that day, old Craig blows the save that day, and Mason Miller breaks his left hand.
By the way, I'm glad you brought that up. He has to go on the IL for that.
I know. Your pinky finger.
Listen,
that means they don't want to trade him.
Exactly. That's exactly what that means. If you're going to play catch, I get it. It's brutal. I mean, we've all done something stupid and banged our hand on something and had to deal with the repercussions of playing catch the next day. And a broken pinky, of course, it's going to hurt like crazy. But you can have someone catch for you, flip it to you. But in a game, come on.
Yeah.
That's tired.
Well, you could tape it up. You could tape them together, and you put 2 on the pinky finger anyways.
Right. The impact of the ball hitting the glove is going to be miserable. But
yeah, well,
you can suck it up for a game. Like, come on.
Yeah, I've seen a guy get carted off and pitch 2 days later. I mean, come on.
Exactly. Come on.
What's interesting is the agent is telling everyone he put his hand down awkwardly on the table before he had to do his arm work. And then the manager comes out and says, no, he was mad that we said he had to do his after the game workout, and he pounded his fist into the table. So they already got problems.
I was going to say, he actually threw well that day, didn't he?
Yeah.
I wonder what he was so mad about, but all right. He just threw
he didn't get any punch outs
for workout.
Maybe he was mad he got no strikeouts. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's just a mess. That's all right. It's like he's asking.
The agent's going to cover up for him too. He's like,
well, why is the agent even talking?
I don't know.
Punch my agent in the face if he was talking about that stuff. You know what's interesting is the Cardinals, Dodgers, White Sox trade.
I know, Cards got Fetty.
And Tommy Pham, good pickup.
Yep.
Yeah, they get another year of him for cheap.
Mm-hmm. And yeah,
but now everyone messed up and let the Dodgers get Michael Kopech, and now they're going to figure out what exactly is perfect for this guy to do, and then he might just dominate.
So yeah, again, I'm glad. So I'm driving right now. This is kind of, by the way, maybe an illegal podcast right now, but that's all right. In Maryland, I'd probably get pulled over. I got caught on the phone. But Kopech, obviously the stuff's there. The Dodgers are so good at pulling talent out of players. I wonder if he starts dominating there. I need to know what they do. I just have to know. What sets them apart.
Many guys that have gone there and they just say throw these 2 pitches in this area, and then that's all they do, and they absolutely dominate.
Yeah. It's awesome. I mean, guys go there to revive their career, I feel like. Andrew Heaney dominated while I was there. He got crushed when I was with the Angels. Great dude, works hard, wants to be good, but it just didn't work out for him with the Angels. He goes to the Dodgers and he's like Cy Young. Unreal.
Yeah, I've never seen them trade for a guy or anything that did not work out because they know exactly what they want them to do.
Totally. Anderson too.
What other?
The Angels.
Yeah. What other? Your boy Jazz. I like
And the
that trade.
Yankees, I told you, like
Played third
he could
base
play
yesterday.
center
Hit a
field.
homer.
He'll play in the infield. He can play second. He played at third. Like, you're getting a lot of slug out of him, something that they weren't getting out of those positions. You know, like they weren't getting out of Glaber. I got a brain block who's playing third for them over there. Was it Cabrera? I don't know. But now you're
I don't know. You're
getting
breaking out. Now you're in the bushes or something.
one bar service. I'm back. Did you hear what I said?
Oh, it's a standstill. Stand still for 10 minutes.
I'm in
No,
a
I didn't hear
traffic
anything
jam,
you said.
unfortunately.
Oh,
I said I like the trade. I
what'd
like
you say
it.
about
So
Jazz?
I'm glad they went after him. I said I'm glad they went
Yeah,
after him because he can play center field. I thought they were going to put him at second base, to, put Glaber on the bench, but they had him at third. Like, I just like the move. He's very versatile. I mean, he's not going to be the best defender in the infield, but he comes with some slug. That's something he needed.
yeah. He hit an
On
Oppo
those
homer
positions.
yesterday.
Yeah, 2 home runs. He hit one with the Judge's bat too, but I think it was off
Oh
like
yeah,
a
he did.
position
Hit
player,
off a
wasn't it?
position player. That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, he brings slug to those positions. I mean, obviously they have Stanton and Judge that will hit for slug, but not in the middle infield. They didn't have any
No, it
more
stretches that
corners.
lineup a little bit. Adds a little more excitement. I mean, they killed the Phillies yesterday.
Yep.
Wheeler looked terrible. Yeah, so the Phillies, they go get Alvarez. That is no Estevez, your boy Estevez. And I don't know
Yep.
if that turns the
And
needle for them. The guy's a good pitcher.
you had a theory that
No, my theory is last place closers can't go and close for playoff teams. And they say he's going to close. I mean, I don't know. He's having a good year, but he's not. He has less strikeouts than innings pitched, which everyone says that matters. I think we both think that does not matter. So obviously he's been having a good year, but he's not doing it with a playoff team. I think it's way different when you go pitch in Philly than you pitch in Anaheim. I mean, you pitch in Anaheim at nighttime, the ball doesn't really go anywhere.
yeah, true. I don't know. He seems like a type that's like he's like got the hungry attitude. You know what I mean? Like he wants to get it done. I'm not as worried about him as some other guys that could get brought up on this conversation that may have went to the Yankees, but
Yeah, he
or
throws
the
strikes.
Orioles.
He throws strikes, so that's all you can ask for, really. And he's going to throw 99 miles an hour and a lot of fastballs and see what happens.
Challenge guys, right?
Yeah, but
I'm
the Braves and the Mets are really good against velocity. They have a 9-game lead or something like that. I don't think it's even a problem.
Well, we'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they would probably have to face the Braves in the playoffs.
I mean, a nuclear disaster. They're in the playoffs, so
yeah,
that's what they traded for playoff depth.
Phillies got lucky today. Garrett Cole was scratched with body fatigue. Here it is. Body fatigue. I mean, he does look a little fat, but man,
tired. He's just tired.
He's tired.
That's crazy. He does not strike me as that type of guy to throw it in for fatigue. There's got to be something else going on, dude.
That's what he said. Body fatigue. He just said his body has just not bounced back after his last start. So he said that he is very fatigued and grinding a little bit.
Don't become a reliever, dude.
Yeah, holy crap. How do you even admit that? And he's like, well, I'm only 7 starts into the season. Everyone's in the middle of it. Yeah, 7 starts.
Exactly. And the position players are probably toast. This is the time to kick it into gear.
Yeah, so they had to call up some scrub with a 7 ERA from AAA who's just getting slacked.
Is he right now?
Yeah, it's 4-1.
He had a chance to sweep the Phillies, too.
Yeah, it's 4-1 in the 6th. 4-1 in the 4-1 going into the 5th.
Well, let's watch that game and see if Estevez comes in.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Right.
Yankees also sneaky move. See what you think about that with Leiter Jr., who is on a 23 consecutive hitters out streak. Since he's come
Is
back
that
from
right?
the IL, ever since he's come back from the IL, he's ride 23 straight hitters. He's got 7 innings, 14 punchies, no hits, no walks.
Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. I
So
retract my last statement.
I know, but I don't. We both think, I think we both agree he's not a high leverage reliever. I think he shits himself in high leverage. So that would be interesting.
Well, if there's any team that has high leverage situations, it's the Yankees. They could be in dead last, and if you're a high leverage guy on that team, it's got to be like nerve wracking. Yeah,
And this goes back
I don't know. We'll see what
to
happens there. But they also go ahead.
no. This also goes while we're still the Yankees, but still, that's a move from the Cubs. I'm so confused what the Cubs are doing. Okay, let's just say this is your hottest reliever. You just traded for like an all-star third baseman. You went and got another reliever, but now you're giving away another hot reliever. Like I am lost on what the Cubs are doing. Are they just going to look for control? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like they got the guy they wanted for 2 more years after this. You know what I mean?
I mean,
So
Jazz, yeah.
no. I'm talking about the Cubs. Like
Oh yeah,
Isaac
yeah.
Paredes is going to be there for yeah, I think he has 3 more years under control. So they traded for him. They must not like Morel or something. I mean,
Yeah,
he
he's like
punches out
a
a lot. He's
poor
an
man
all or
Javi
nothing
Baez.
guy, right? So they must not like him too much. Isaac Paredes is pretty good, man. Like ever since the
Yeah,
World Baseball Classic, this dude has just been killing it.
it's a good move. It's a
Um,
good to add to your roster. I'm just lost in what's
so
happening.
I'm thinking they had an opportunity to shop uh, Morel out and get Paredes in. And now they're just going to sell off and then plan for next year. They got a all-star caliber player out of Paredes. They're just going to keep him. Hey, if it works out, we make the playoffs, great, but we're ready for next year
You know,
because
it's
their
great.
bullpen's
Morel
the
hit a
weakest
home run
thing.
today. Morel hit a
Did he
homer
really?
today.
Shocker.
He's got 19. The
So
Cubs are getting
he went
shut
to.
out.
So how about him and Siri on the same team? Both of them, they're like the same player.
Oh yeah, I couldn't even imagine that clubhouse. Oh my gosh. Okay, but
Yeah.
look, Paredes is hitting 245. I don't know how he was an all-star anyways. The third baseman must have been weak in the American League. 245 hitter, 790
Yeah.
OPS. And other dude, I mean, he must have been a bad clubhouse guy or he was just clogging up their team. But the other dude's hitting 201 with a 685. Okay, so you're getting 40 points on average and 100 points. You're getting a way better player. Okay, I'll get it. You're getting a better player. The Pearson thing, I don't understand. The guy's been in the league for 4 or 5 years. He's gone from starter, went to reliever, wasn't a good starter, not a good reliever. I'm lost. And now you just gave up your hottest reliever, I guess, to get something.
Yeah.
Anyways, and the Yankees also, who else? I was just looking. The
They
Yankees
got the
been
kid
busy.
from
I'm actually pretty excited for what the Yankees are doing.
they got the dude from the Padres too, who's been struggling lately. He lost the high leverage role with the Padres. What's his name? De Los Santos. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't think he's like. I play with him in Philly. I don't think he's good at all.
They got him. Depth move, maybe I guess.
And they
Maybe
traded Ferguson away to the Astros, so they got rid of another lefty. But Leiter gets out lefties, so
yeah,
I
true.
think they're fine. Somehow, some way, that sidearm lefty who just keeps getting slack for the Yankees still has a job. It's crazy.
No, he's been throwing well for them. I thought.
Oh no, what's his name again? He looks
Sorry, are we on the Yankees right now?
like he's on crack.
No. Don't say that. Anyways, no, they're in a good spot. Getting Chisholm over there is huge for them.
Yeah,
Oh, you talking about, is it Hill?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's that guy's
He's been
numbers?
throwing well for them. Check out his last
Man,
7.
yeah. Nobody in the lowest possible. You don't have your only lefty in the bullpen to pitch low leverage. You need him to get out lefties.
He is. He's pitching in high leverage. Now they
Let's go
got
look at
Leiter
his high
too.
leverage.
Well,
He's
while you're
barely
doing that,
pitched. He must have got sent down because he hasn't done anything.
I've seen him pitch like 3 times at least. It doesn't give it up. Anyways, Guardians. You see what they're doing?
Ooh, sneaky moves. I
Alex
like those.
Cobb. Alex
Sneaky move.
Cobb. We were supposed to retire in 2021 together. We're crying in the dugout in Seattle. The Bruins all over. And then he signed a 3-year deal. I played him one more
Yeah,
year.
he hasn't even pitched this year. He's come back from hip surgery, so
Mhm.
no one has seen him except for a rehab assignment. So
He is the
sneaky move,
classic.
and
Classic.
yeah,
If he were to stay healthy, he'd have an insane career. His stuff is
yeah, he's
unbelievable.
got great stuff. Great stuff. He's had a great career. He's
And they
gotten
got
paid for it.
they also picked up Lane Thomas from the Nationals.
Yeah,
Literally,
what
probably
in
the
the
Nationals'
world?
best player.
What
I'm
in the
surprised
world
with
is
that one.
happening with that?
I don't know. I'm pumped for Lane. What a guy! Great teammate. Works hard. He's a gamer. He deserves a shot at this. But
Yeah,
man, that is
get out of Washington and go into. I mean, Cleveland's not any better, but at least they got something going on. They'll get his talent. They'll get the most out of him.
initially I'm like, what is Washington doing? But I didn't see the I got to go back to the Lane Thomas trade. I didn't see the payload they got for him. The Guardians hadn't given up a ton.
Right. Well, let's talk about a ton. Okay. There's a few that blow my mind for how much they paid. Let's go to Tanner, the reliever, Tanner Scott. The Padres gave up 4 top 30 prospects, 3 top 5 prospects for a reliever that's a free agent at the end of the year. That is insane.
Wow. What are they doing?
They're obviously going for it, but holy crap.
Yeah, but then they get Martin Perez.
And they go get Martin Perez for depth.
But he's got a 5.20 ERA.
Why didn't you just go get Flaherty? You could have gotten Flaherty and at least fill up your rotation. Your bullpen's already good.
Bullpen was already good. I don't know. That dude over there is just mind-boggling.
That guy's not scared. I talked to him. He's a nut. When I was signed over there, I called him myself.
Well, they got 2 guys from the Marlins, though. They got
the other guys are whatever. The other guys are whatever.
He's got good stuff.
He's a whatever.
He's got 2.70 ERA with a 1.2 WHIP.
Yeah, he's a big 7-foot guy that throws a sinker. Yeah, he's gonna fill in your, he's depth.
Under team control.
This is his 3rd team, and he just got to the big leagues like last year or the year before that.
So what's your point?
He came up with the Giants. I remember watching it. He's not very good.
All right, I'm trying to back up the GM. I'm out.
Another one. The Astros paid for the Kikuchi.
Oh, really?
For a starter, that's a free agent at the end of the year.
Well, but they're going for it. That makes sense. A starter.
Yeah, I can see a starter over a reliever. I get it. But that's the price of a starter. They definitely overpaid for him than the Dodgers had to pay for Flaherty.
Yeah, dude, Flaherty. What a move. What a move by the Dodgers. Dodgers are killing it, in my opinion. The Dodgers and the Yankees.
Yankees, I'd say Padres.
I mean, I guess. They're killing their roster, killing their depth.
They're killing. Well, he's not afraid to kill his minor league system. We've seen that before.
Oh, my gosh.
But, I mean, for as far as team-wise, he's doing what he can.
The O's acquired Gregory Soto. Woohoo!
The O's got Soto, so the Phillies gave away Soto? What?
Yeah.
For what? And then the O's got Eloy Jimenez. Garbage move, and he's not very good either. It's just possibility. What if he becomes good again? His OPS is freaking 600 and something, hitting 240 with 5 homers. That's just...
They gave up Moises Chase. I don't know. He's a minor leaguer.
Well, the Phillies did not want that guy.
For Soto.
So that means the Phillies did not want to get rid of anyone else for Estevez, so they got rid of Soto. I can see that. He was probably the weak man there.
Mm-hmm.
The Mets are. I mean, the Mets aren't doing great, but they go and get Blackburn. They got like in 2 bullpen arms, and the A's are just giving away everything. Who would have thought the A's were going to supply Major League Baseball with talent in the trade deadline? You know,
Just not your boy. Yeah.
they
I'll
got.
tell you what. Go ahead.
Hold on. So they got Mets got Paul Blackburn, and the A's got a top 25 prospect, and then the Mets received another reliever, and they got a Tony 2 prospect for that, and then just a swap for a swap on the other one. So the A's, I mean, trying to stock up.
Try to stock up. So are they going to be your new favorite team, by the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna be at every game.
Have you gone to a
Hopefully,
Major
I'd be
League
like,
game?
either I want to be the pitching coach or I want to be broadcasting there. I would do either one.
Lane Thomas, I'm pumped, bro. He's fired up to get over there. That's awesome. He sent me a message.
Oh, really?
Reyes Maranta. That just popped up in my thing. Sad. You see that? Remember Reyes
Yeah,
Maranta?
I did see that.
He was
I did
good
see
with
that.
the
That
Giants.
guy was good.
Yeah.
He was good.
How about
Rest
the
in peace.
Diamondbacks? They're on an absolute tear right now, right?
Yeah, they did like
And
nothing.
nothing.
They got a reliever.
They got Josh Bell and a reliever.
Yeah,
Dylan Floro,
they
who's
needed.
pretty good. Floro is kind of underrated in my opinion. Year in and year out, he gets no recognition. He's got like a sub-3 ERA every year. I swear.
Yeah, he's a poor man, Brandon Kinsler. I know.
He's healthier than you. He'll take the ball every day.
Oh, really? Let's go look at his. Now you got me
Actually,
looking.
I think he was out earlier this
He
year.
was out.
Yeah. All
He's
right.
got
So
51 games this year. I'll give him that.
I feel like we're
Actually,
missing
no.
a
Let's
team.
go. He's gone. He's gone at least 50 games the last 1, 2, 3, 4 years in a row. But 50 is nothing. I want to see 70. Show me 70. Never hit 70 in his life. Anyways,
The Red Sox, I wish they would do a little bit more. They need another bat. They got I like the Luis Garcia move. Luis Garcia took over as the closer for like 2 days after Estevez. Um, he's a good pitcher. He's got good stuff.
I think
However,
Breslow knows what he's doing. I don't think they make bad moves. I think we've questioned if I think they're in a good spot.
yeah,
The Twins
I'm
got
curious.
Trevor Richards for the Blue Jays. I mean, the Blue Jays are just unloading.
What's the kid's name? Throws like 106. He went to University of Texas. Is it Ben Joyce?
Yeah,
Yeah, that dude's gonna be the closer now. That's gonna be fun to watch. He's
yeah.
gonna
Let's
be
see how hard.
electric.
He's not as good as
He's
Mason Miller,
healthy.
but he does throw hard. He's got a lower arm slot, so I don't think it really plays as well.
I don't know, man. He hasn't given up a run in like what 20-something innings.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh, the Rangers
look it
got
up.
Chafin. So your
Yep.
Tiger pick is done. They've given up.
Yeah, they're done. I lost that one.
They weren't that
Let's see.
bad. 7 out of the wild card. I guess you never know.
Yeah, he's got a 2.11 ERA. Ben Joyce now. Good for him.
All right, so give me. Ooh, the O's got. The O's not bad. They went and got Trevor Rogers from Miami. That guy was good. And Coblier, I love that
He
guy.
what? That was it though. Then he started strong in 2021.
Yeah. Well,
and
no, then he was an All-Star the next year, and then after that, something wasn't right.
Was he an All-Star?
I think he was an All-Star in
2022?
2021.
21 he was, and then he fell off after the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't been the same.
I mean,
He's got good
probably
stuff.
just over being Miami.
So that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think guys like him, who's struggled in like the last year and a half, they just need to change the scenery?
It's the stuff still there.
All right, he's not. I mean, 453, not terrible, but the whip scared me. Almost a 1.5.
Too many walks, I think.
He doesn't strike out
No.
many guys, which care about.
The O's also got Eflin. That's a good move. He went 6 innings yesterday,
That's
gave up 10
right.
hits.
You know what? I forgot about that. That is a good move. So they did. They made a splash.
So like they got solid guys. They got Burns, who's an ace. They don't have another guy that can back Burns up as like a Nola type Wheeler combination. They don't have that,
Right.
but they got solid. F1's a solid starter, but he can give it up if he faces too many left-handed heavy lineups.
Right.
Which the Yankees are pretty left-handed heavy.
The AL East and the NL West, those two divisions are going to be really fun to watch going forward.
In the AL West, their teams aren't even that
West.
good. They're tight.
In the AL East?
No, AL West. I thought you said AL West.
No,
let's talk about your Mariners. They got Rosarena.
NL West is going to be good, I said. Rosarena,
NL West.
Randy, he's having a down year, but you know how it is. He all he needs is a little bit of like a little bit of love. He's gonna play in front of a packed home crowd. He's gonna dominate. He just needs the attention.
Yeah, he does, and then he gets to play with J-Rod. Hopefully, I don't know if J-Rod's still hurt, but
he's coming back soon.
They need Rodriguez to get going. Once you get Rodriguez going and then Rosarena, then you got something going.
Yep, because the starting rotation is ridiculous.
Gilbert got destroyed yesterday, though. But yeah,
dang, the Marlins shipped out everyone. They got Mariners got JT Chargois. Did you say Chargois?
Chargois?
He was with the Mariners once before, I thought too.
I don't know. I came up. He was with me. He came up with the Twins. And they thought he was the next big thing. Just never worked out. Then he bounced around a little bit, but he's still good.
Yeah,
got good stuff.
He was with Seattle at one point. Dude, his stuff is ridiculous. He has a 1.62 this year. He had one bad year with the Dodgers, and not so great with you and the Twins. Must have been the veteran leadership there.
Probably 100%.
And that was it.
I didn't like
everything else has been good.
Like, get out of here, especially because you throw 100 miles an hour. Like, you're not the closer. I am. Get out of here.
One of the best things ever. Randy, on the Cubs. You played with him in the Twins.
The lefty kid.
Yeah. I got a brain block. Rosario. We're in spring training with the Cubs, and you're not on the team yet. And we're talking about. I forget how your name came up. He's like, I hate that guy. Like, I wanted to kill him. Like, he was brutal with the young guys. I was like, oh man, that stinks. Like, I didn't know you yet. Like, whatever. Sure enough, you get traded over to the Cubs. That's awesome. Like, Randy, your boy's here. Your boy.
I didn't because he didn't like how he carried himself. Like, you're not even in the big league. Stop acting like you're somebody. Like, just be the rookie that just is happy to be here.
So, do you remember the phrase, the game will humble you real quick? We'd say that all the time. It started with him because he got called the GOAT one time because he was dominating with the Cubs. And then he had an RBI, like, base hit. And everyone started calling him the GOAT on Instagram. And he just took it and ran with it. I'm like, be careful, man. He's like, the game's going to humble you. And sure enough, like, it just bombarded the poor guy. He was really good for a minute, though.
You gotta learn how to handle success. You didn't handle success very well, and it all shows when people are rookies. When they're coming, you can see it happening. That's hilarious. Tough. All right, so give me your winners of the trade deadline.
Ooh. The Yankees are definitely up there. Yankees and Braves.
The Braves?
I mean, I'm sorry. Yankees and Dodgers. My bad. Not the Braves.
Okay.
The Braves did get Soler, though, but, I mean.
Yeah, they're like bringing the band back together.
Hey, won a World Series.
And they got the reliever dude, too.
I didn't see that. Who?
Luke Jackson.
Oh, okay. Wow, yeah. All right. Bringing the band back.
Yeah, they're bringing the band back together.
That's going to be on a t-shirt. Real quick.
Our boy Chavi gave it up yesterday.
Did he really? The Royals do anything?
Yeah, the Royals did some stuff.
They got Lorenzen. I like Lorenzen.
He's quality starter, and they went and got a few bullpen guys. They got a bullpen guy from the A's that averaged 98 miles an hour.
And they're in the hunt for Rendifo, who's having a career year. That dude
in the
is
hunt.
jacked.
Isn't the trade deadline over, or is that tomorrow? Today the last day?
But tomorrow is, I thought.
Oh, maybe it's even August 1st. I thought today was the last day.
Today's the 30th.
Yes, 31st, I guess, or is it August 1st? It's always my birthday. I was always traded on my birthday.
How about
August 1st.
that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think the Yankees and the Dodgers made really good moves.
Yeah, I think the Yankees did what they needed to do. They need starters to stay healthy. Garrett Cole not pitching kills them. Actually, no, they were actually a lot better without him before that.
But the thing, like the relievers, like for the Yankees, they got whatever. I'm not like they're fine. Like Jack Leiter Jr. is fine. But if the Jazz Chisholm move for me is huge because they needed a spark in that lineup with how down they've been, and that's the type of guy to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
he'll bring
high
energy.
Yeah.
Steal some bags. You know, he got picked off yesterday.
Yep.
I like it.
Fine, they won. Yep.
I would say I would pick for my AL team. I mean, the O's are trying, but I just don't like everything they did. They're just throwing crap together. I mean, I guess I gotta go with the Yankees.
Yeah.
I'll tip my cap to the A's though for getting a lot back for everything.
They're gonna be good in 5 years.
Yeah, I'll tip my cap to them, and then the NL. I mean, no one really did anything amazing. I'll go with the Padres just because they're showing nuts. They're going for it.
Yep. What's today? The 30th?
Yeah.
So it was at 6 o'clock. It ended.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, it did end today. I thought it was today. So it's over.
Yeah. Unless you want to put a guy in waiver.
Well, there'll be a lot of things that come in late, but
yeah, that was it. Was there a time where you weren't traded and you were mad about it?
I think even when I was young, I was having a really good year in 2013, and I was kind of hoping to get traded to even though I had like years of control after that, but I was hoping to get traded out there. I was having a great year. I was a setup man. I was just hoping to get traded out of there. We weren't going to be good for a while, and I didn't. 14, I didn't really. 14, I was hoping not to get released. Even though I had like a 3 ERA, I still thought I was going to get released.
I think in 15 also my name came up. I was having like my best year, and I think the Tigers were trying to get me. That would have been sick. They were really good.
Yeah,
they were. I think they were really good.
And then 16, I was on the Twins. We were last, but I was closing. I don't think that was going to happen. 17 got traded. 18 got traded. 19 would have been great because I was pitching amazing, and we didn't end up going anywhere.
Yeah. I was pretty disappointed I didn't get traded in my last year. I loved being on the Nationals. I loved the team and stuff. But I was like, this is my last year. I knew it. The day of the trade, or day before the trade deadline, I gave up a 3-run homer to Lindor. I'm like, well, there goes that. It's probably it for the kid.
Like, oh, we don't want that old man. And then 2020, I think I 100% would have been traded if we played a normal year because I was closing in the Marlins, and I think I would have been 100% traded. And I think I was going to have a bonus if I got traded.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways. Well, we'll see what happens. See how some of these trades pan out for the next week. It'll be exciting. We'll talk about it next week, and then we'll see who's right and who's wrong for now and see what GMs need to get fired.
All right, dude.
See you guys.